Hello ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. I hope everybody is doing okay. It's Tuesday. I wasn't expecting to be on tonight, but I got home from work and at first I was quite confused because I received a package and it was from Printer Studio and I didn't make the connection. And I wasn't really expecting anything, so I was kind of thrown a little bit. And then I opened it up and I saw what it was, and I haven't looked at it since. But I did want to do a bit of a follow-on video because I review quite a lot of decks. And I don't always come back and say how I found working with them, etc. But this deck I received a month ago. I mean, literally almost exactly a month. It came on the 29th of May and we are now, what are we, 28th of June, so a month. And this was a deck, if you've seen the walkthrough video that I did, I got in a trade with Ben from Beneficial Tarot. There was an out of print deck that he really wanted, and I traded 2 decks and he got me the cards and this fantastic case which accompanies it, or you can buy separately. I've just sat and put all these in order because there's a reason for it. Because when I got home, there was this parcel that had arrived, and at first I was very kind of confused. It said Printer Studio and I was thinking, I'm not expecting anything. And then I opened it up and saw what it was, and it's come way ahead of what was expected. So after I uploaded the walkthrough video, the creator of the deck, a lovely lady called Loreen, contacted me and said she was just thrilled with the walkthrough video and how much I really enjoyed this deck. And as a thank you, she wanted to send me a pocket version, which I was just blown away because there is no exaggeration at all when I say that this deck has become an instant favourite of mine. It happens every now and again, but too few times to mention really, or give it any significance. But I received this, I took it away with me on holiday to the coast. I used it every day and I just cannot put this deck down. It is called Pixie's Whisper Tarot, and the reason why it's called Pixie's Whisper is because, you know, Pixie's influence whispers through the deck. There is those kind of nods to Pixie, in particular the line work of the archetypes within the deck. They are taken from the 1909 Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But what has happened is that Loreen has put her own unique style in terms of adding colour. She's played around with scale, and she's added extra bits like the sun and the birds. The use of colour in this deck is lovely. It is muted, it is soft, but I've fallen head over heels in love with this deck. I cannot put it down. There isn't anything that I don't like about it. And you know, sometimes you'll get a deck and you think, oh, this is wonderful, but I just wish this, or I just wish that. There isn't anything about this that I wish was there or not there. The cardstock is beautiful. It is that soft linen, like the kind of expert playing card type of linen. It's really soft but durable. It's a normal, this one is a normal tarot size. It does have different backs. I mean, they repeat. There's like, I think 8 different backs, which is quite quirky, but it's fun and I really like it. So yeah, so this deck for me just ticks all the boxes. I am an RWS person. My preferred system is RWS. I read, you know, I do read Marseille and Pip decks, but my preferred deck that I will reach for, or the preferred system I'll reach for, is RWS. So to have a modern take on the RWS, and look at this, you've got your magician there, but look at the scale with the cup, the coins, sword and wands. Now, Loreen also mentioned that the reason why she called them coins, because that was something I was unsure about, was just because of logistics. She couldn't fit pentacles without the font being too small to fit the scrolls at the bottom. So it was purely for aesthetic reasons. She also mentioned some really cool things that I hadn't picked up on, as well as things that I had. But for instance, in the strength card, which is 8, the 2 lions, and I'm just going to read what she says about this, because it was, and that's what I love. There isn't a guidebook, but Loreen says that she's had a lot of feedback and she will be working on a guidebook, and if you've got the deck, probably a PDF download version. But she says, let me see if I can find it. Also on the strength, I was thinking that in our minds, we are one with that lion and we can overcome. We imagine, we practice, thus 2 in the black and white. Sorry, thus the 2 in the black and white. And yet, in the background in 3D, we still require the courage to overcome the beast when it actually approaches. And then she mentions how it's mirrored in the 9 of Wands. So in the 9 of Wands here, the same lion, the 3D lion, rather than the black and white image, mirrored in the 9 of Wands is that lion whom we have faced over and over again, and now he stands by our side. We are battle weary, but we are so because we have faced our fears and lived to fight another day and to protect our hard work and the lessons we have gained from such battle. And I love that. I thought that was so cool, and how fortunate I felt that the creator of this deck took the time to contact me and explain a couple of the things. So I haven't been able to put it down at all. It's been used every single day since the day I got it, and I don't think that is likely to change. Now, this is the mini version, and she's also put in another one of these fantastic zip pouches, and they are such good quality. Again, it has the same orange inside. So here, so on this one, we have Pixie's Whisper, and we have some of the symbols that appear throughout the deck, like the robins, the sun, the bird, the crystal ball, that appears throughout a lot of the cards. You will see as you start to go through, there's the crystal ball there. Where are they? There's the crystal ball here. And all the way through, you get these repeating symbols. I should have just jumped ahead really, shouldn't I? We get the tulips that appear throughout. We get the shield that appears. There's the crystal ball again. And the sun peeping through. So we get multiple times these symbols that are appearing throughout the deck. The shield, etc. The robin, you see. The tulips, the robins. So you get the idea. So they appear on the case. This one has the High Priestess, which is beautiful. I'm really liking that. Again, we have the crystal ball here. And then on this side, we have the strength card. Oh, how fabulous. How fabulous is that? So let's take a look at the pocket edition. Now, I've seen a majors only version of this deck, and rather than having the same image, it will have symbols from the cards. I don't know if this will be the same. I'd imagine it would be. And yeah, so you can buy Pixies Whisper Lenormand and get a majors only tarot, RWS tarot. No, it's actually, oh, I'm so pleased. It's not that I would have minded the other, but I did say to Loreen when she said she wanted to send me this, I just said, oh, that would be wonderful, because I love this so much. I was thinking of a backup anyway, but what would have been perfect, and as it's turned out to be the case, to get a smaller version that is more kind of transportable and that I can take around with me. So Pixies Whisper Tarot 2021 by Loreen Music, featuring art by Pamela Coleman Smith from the Pictorial Key to the Tarot 1910. Sorry, I said 1909. But that's where the black and white images that are in the deck, where they come from. Oh, I just love this deck. And Loreen did say that a few people had purchased it. So if you're one of those people that's purchased this deck, do let me know your thoughts. I love how we've substituted the sun from the sun card with the one that appears throughout this deck with the other symbols. Let's do a size comparison as well. Just notice the only difference is we don't have the number or the banner that we get at the bottom here. So these are images only. But I mean, if you know the RWS, you really don't need the titles or the numbers. So the size difference, there you go. And I'd imagine it's the same where you've got multiple backs. Yep. Oh, this is so cool. And as you know, I normally edge decks. That's something that I just really like to do. But I don't even want to risk it. Now, I could edge a title card just to see if there's any bleeding, but you know, when you get a deck and you just love it so much, you don't want anything to happen to it. This is how I'm feeling, so I haven't touched it. And actually, because of the different coloured backs, I wouldn't really know what colour theme to go with. So I think I'm just gonna, particularly for now, just leave it as it is. Other than that, I don't really think there is much difference. It feels like it's the same card thickness. If anything, this could be a little bit thicker. And oh, look what I've done. They are slippy. I was going to make sure this doesn't get on the incense. There we go. Let me move that. This feels like it's slightly thicker, but I was going to say there could be another card at the bottom, and there is. It's the thank you card. I truly appreciate your support for my creative vision and for shining your light in the world. And yeah, I did have the full size ones of these as well about that you get. So now I've removed the additional cards. I would imagine they're both exactly the same thickness. Yes, they are. So it's exactly the same card stock. And this has been done by Printer Studio. So yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough because I've already got a full walkthrough up. I will link that video below. But as you can see, it's the same minus the numbers at the top and the banner with the titles at the bottom. But because it's using RWS artwork, it is instantly recognizable. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, that's interesting. So they don't necessarily follow the same backs. I mean, they're using the same patterns. There's no additional patterns added. And you'll see it's the images that appear throughout the deck, like the tulips, the sun, the robins. It's matched up again now. Oh, I love it. So there you have it. Pixies Whisper Tarot. It is an instant favourite of mine. And usually they're not going to go in order now because I just put them in order as I thought they would be. Usually it takes me quite a while to work with a deck to be able to say that. And it is quite rare to open a deck, fall in love with it straight away, and then just be completely bowled over and obsessed with it, to want to use it exclusively day in, day out. But that's what this deck has done for me. I kind of suspected that that would be the case because I was so keen to get it that, you know, I traded an out of print deck because I really wanted this so badly. So, and for the creator to reach out and send me the pocket edition is just beyond kind, and I'm very, very touched. So if you do watch this, Loreen, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And to put a little pouch in, you know, as well, is just really, really thoughtful. Thank you for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.